Hi guys, I am back. I know I feel like I'm a little washed out on camera, but we're just gonna roll with it. It took me forever to even get this whole thing set up. Before I get started, I'm just going to burn a little bit of black sage to help clear any negative vibration that might be in the space, and sending the same your way, clearing any negative vibration that may be in the space. And this is the black sage. I have white sage here as well, but we're just gonna do the black. With everything that's been going on, how are you guys feeling? You know, how are you feeling? How is your mental health? How is your spiritual health? This has been some kind of year, and everybody was like really in a rush for 2019 to be over. And I get it. I get it because it's one of those things where, you know, let the, whatever it is, the purging of the negativity and, you know, out with that and in with the positivity and the new start and the fresh start. It's been rough for everybody. And my heart goes out to the families that have lost. We all lost. But I know it's different when you are a direct family member. You know, so, yeah. What I want to encourage everybody to do is just get in there, you know, real deep into their faith. And be courageous. Whatever it is that you always wanted to do, just get out there and do it. Have the confidence and the courage to do it. And even if you feel like, I really am not that confident in it, I would say fake it until you make it. And let me tell you a story. So, you know, driving, I didn't get my driver's license until I was almost 30 years old. Yeah. I was, let me see, 29. I was actually 29. Sending that positive energy your way and clearing out any negative energy. And, you know, I had a ton of, what do you call those temporary driver's license? I had like at least 10 of those. I don't really like to drive to this day. And I think because I had friends with cars, I was able to go ahead and kind of slide by. And again, I didn't like to drive. Let me just do one more round here and around my head. I was also afraid to drive. I'm putting some castor oil, organic castor oil on my face. Let me tell you, I was just doing this for no reason. And because it was oil that was right there. And I was putting it on my eyebrows without even thinking about the fact that it would like help my eyebrows out. Because over here especially, there was like a chunk taken out. Oh, did I tell you that this is talk and take down my hair? So get your snacks or get your hair stuff and, you know, do yours. Get ready. But I have to do this stuff first because I'm just, I don't know. I wouldn't say extra, but maybe so. So anyway, the castor oil actually grew in my eyebrow like within like 4 or 5 days. I was like, wait a minute. My eyebrows don't look as sparse as they usually do. And I decided to use organic in a dark bottle because it's, you know, it's organic. Anyhow, as far as, back to my story, I'm so sorry. So, I got the license, but I was afraid to drive as well. And I figured, well, out of all of the goofy people that I know that have a license and have been driving for any period of time, I'm like, well, if they can do it, I could do it. And that was the attitude I took. And I just went on and did it. I'm like, if all these weirdos can do it, I can do it too. All right, so my hair, I had the beads. This is plaited up after a wash day. And before this, I actually had twists. I did a video on it, but had not uploaded it yet. Wow, I don't have a hair tie. My hair is so moisturized. I have to tell you about that. And I've been using the castor oil on top of my stylers and everything. I'll tell you more about that later. actually in a separate video, because this one is going to be long enough. But I just want to ask you guys how you're doing with everything. And I know with children, some of you, you know, might have really young children. How are you explaining this whole situation to them? You know, I know when I was little, everything that was going on, I think Roots came out when I was 6 years old. And my parents sat me in front of the TV and we all watched it together. And it's something how young I was. Thinking back, you know, and I look at the little ones today and thinking back how young I was when I first got a whiff of the history. You know, my father was already teaching me about it. Oh my goodness. You guys, this hair is so soft. Now, my hair has been this way for like maybe 2.5 weeks. And I just had it out of the way because I just didn't feel like being bothered, you know. And I had the beads on the ends. I took the beads out last night. And after I took the beads out, I put the leave-in conditioner and oil. That melanin hair care is the bomb. But this is what I use the melanin hair care leave-in and the oil to bristle my hair. And this is what I got. Wow. I'm not going to detangle it right now, but I'm just taking it down. Just taking it down. I am impressed. Oh, I like barrettes. I have not worn barrettes in a little minute, but I tend to buy them anyway because sometimes I'll put them in the front of my wash and goes, or I might have them at the end of, like, if I have the 2 ponytails. I'll do that. In this case, I'm using them just to keep my parts separated. And when I say parts, I use that word very loosely because we already know, honey, I don't take the time to really part my hair. And I'm not using any oil to take these down either because they are so moisturized and soft. I'm not even on it. My last wash day, I actually did a henna, what do you call it? Not a paste. Yeah, I did a henna paste, but a treatment. Let's just say I did a henna treatment, then I washed it out. For some reason, I'm not grasping my words here lately, so I'm doing some stuttering. It's been a while since I've been on with you guys. I really missed you. You have to see my setup. It is bootleg. And I have been working my brain off trying to figure out ways where I can have a nice setup that I wouldn't have to move around. But because this is a multi-use space and I didn't want like a giant tripod in the floor, because I have tripods that I was using before, but they took up so much floor space and I don't want to have to always take it down. I just want to be able to slide in front of the camera and start talking without a bunch of setup. At least my background is halfway decent. That's my little sacred space back there that I put together. I think it was either early last year or, yeah, I think it was early last year. Intuitively, I just felt like I needed one. You know, there's so many things going on in my life. And I just needed somewhere to go, sit, meditate, breathe, think, pray it forward for other people, you know. And I'm like, yeah, I need my altar. My altar includes 3 Bibles. One was given to me by my mother when I was a little girl, and her mother had given it to her. And then I have Grandma. Are you serious? My battery is low. Are you serious? Uh-oh. Well, if we cut off, I'm going to charge and then start back. I'll get back with you. But anyway, I have, the other one is my maternal, no, it's my paternal grandmother's, the other 2. So that's that. I am really digging this product. You guys, I gotta hurry up and get me some more. I hope she has some in stock. I really do. Oh my gosh. Yes, but me and the hair thing, it's been somewhat of a struggle only because I have not been doing a lot to my hair lately. You know, I've been really busy and the idea or the option to change my hairstyle as often as I used to just hadn't presented itself. And then I'm also feeling myself changing. Like, not, I don't know. It seems like I don't want to be doing my hair on a regular basis like before. I always kept it simple anyway, but now even more. Not saying that I'm going to discontinue the videos, and my hope and my goal is to do my hair videos more often than I had been. But it's just to say, like, y'all, what is going on? Like, I'm like, am I changing? But no, this is home, so I will always come back here. Ooh, that feels good. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that feels so good. I had it tighter than I thought. But the definition from that leave-in alone. But I'm up, honey, I will go outside with these barrettes in like this. You dare me? My husband be like, no. I'm like, yeah, because you know I'll do it. He's like, yes. I will do it. And my hair is bristed, you guys. I did a video about this. I did a video talking about it, but I did a actual article, a blog post on my website that I will link. And yeah, I'll go ahead and link. You'll go ahead. You can see it right here, and it'll talk about all the different things that I did, the beads I used, where I got them, where you can get some. And again, this is for me perfect because my French braid skills, my cornrow skills. What in the world? Oh, child, my selfie stick. I had all hands on deck trying to get this setup going. I like it leaning right here on the windowsill. I don't know why. It doesn't belong there, but it just seems like the perfect place instead of put up where it was. Okay. So yeah, I didn't come with anything specific to talk about. When I was talking about how everybody was doing, and this is really, oh my goodness, I don't know. I almost want to wear a twist out, a braid out, a brist out. Okay, just to keep you separate. Yeah, but I like doing this because my hair is stretched. It gives me the opportunity to treat my scalp easily. It also gives me, I don't have to French braid or cornrow because my cornrow skills are, although I might try it in the near future, just a little bit, not a lot. Don't quote me now. Look, we're not doing that. And it helps me retain length. I can get to my scalp, cleanse my hair. I can do sort of a cheat and refresh, which is what I'm going to do this time. I like to take the braids down, refresh them in their spots, and I might reposition the braids based on how I want them to fall. Like you see how some was falling down this way, which is how I had it last year. But maybe next time I'll have them all fall into the back so that when I lean forward, they're not all rushing forward, especially with this whole COVID thing. Because, honey, when I leave out, my hair is covered. Literally, I have to show you all what I'm looking like. I have on goggle style sunglasses, a face mask, and you can't see my face, you can't see my hair or nothing, because I don't want anything. I want to keep everything, my hair, let me just say it positively. I want my hair to stay clean, pure, fresh, and on the highest vibrational frequency. That's it. That's it. So, and I'm kind of all over the place, you guys, so forgive me. But, you know, back to the sacred space thing. And I might have mentioned this in a previous video. If you feel like you need to get away, like I have another one that it's not set up like this, but it's real small. It's actually in the little hall area. You know how you have a hall space, some houses before you get to your actual bedroom. It's like literally you walk in the door, you turn left, and then there's a little bitty space, and then there's the bedroom. It's pretty dark. It's comfortable. When I walk through it, I feel kind of cozy and warm. So I'm like, you know what? I have me a little box. I could put some crystals in it, put my sage in it, and then when I want to just sit with myself and don't want to necessarily come all the way down here, I can sit in that space and just say my prayers and think and laugh and, you know, be grateful. What do you guys do? And that's my form of self-love, self-care. What do you guys do for your own form of self-love and self-care? I mean, prayer is number one, of course. What else do you do, though? Do you have a sacred space? Oh, and by the way, that candle behind me, I love that candle, y'all. It's a fake candle. And I've had it for about a year. It has a fragrance. It has dried flowers in it. And it is actually wax. And it uses, I have to use, is it 2 batteries? I'm not sure if it's 2 AA batteries or 2 AAA batteries. But I adore that candle. And I'm going to get 1 or 2 more of those. I got it off of Amazon, and I'll go ahead and put a link in the box. I mean, yeah, in the description box. But I don't know. I love it. I love working with crystals. I am in the process of learning a lot more about crystal healing, crystal therapy, and all that good stuff. Energy work, which it was something that I was already doing and didn't know it, you know. If you are not into crystals or don't know much about crystals, I guarantee everyone has had at least one quartz crystal something or other, piece of jewelry, watch, or whatever in their jewelry box. You probably have something that you haven't worn in years in your jewelry box. You might have some bracelets and earrings. You don't know what the stone is. And you're like, oh, it's pretty. I don't know what it is. It's not a diamond, whatever, you know, but you might think that it's just a rock. No, crystals are not just rocks. They are very powerful stones. They are tools that we can use in our daily lives to help us through. And they are actually living and breathing, not animals, beings. I don't even know if I want to call it that either, but they're living and breathing, and they have a vibrational frequency. Each type has a different vibrational frequency. Some of them have the same, but you know, it's down to the color, the shape, the molecular structure, all of that, and it's very fascinating, and I love it. It's scientific, but it is also healing. So behind me, that lamp is a selenite lamp, and that is one of my favorite stones to work with. I got so many favorites, so I'm about to tell a lie, but that was one of the first ones that that stone. They're plentiful, they're not expensive, they're beautiful. The only thing is you cannot put them in water because they do melt, but they are some stunning little pieces. And I have crystals in my bathroom. Sometimes when I take a shower or when I do a goddess bath, I will put the crystals in there, different crystals. Like in my windowsill, I have shungite. And I might start talking more about crystals as I get to know and learn more about them. I've been working with crystals for like on purpose for maybe a year and a half. I've been working with them. I've had crystals all my life. And it is interesting because I'm not a huge diamond girl, and I have had diamonds, you know, like my wedding band and ring is black diamonds. But beyond that, I just never had I was always attracted to crystals and the colorful rocks and stones and other things that sparkle. Even Swarovski crystals, I was attracted to those, you know. But I'm thinking about on my other channel, The Big Beautiful Life with TJ Sykes, I'm thinking about talking about crystals. In fact, I'm expecting a shipment of some things, and I might do an unboxing over there. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead and subscribe to that channel. In fact, just take a browse, and if you feel that it is providing any value to you, you go ahead and subscribe at that time. I don't want you to subscribe if you're not interested, you know. But that on that channel, I talk about living in purpose, abundant living, how to be happy, the laws of the universe, how to keep your vibrational frequency high so that you can attract more of the things that you want into your life. And that's where I've been mostly out here. I've not left the internet. I've been over there primarily. See, this is a big one. This is a little one. And because I felt this energetic pull to get this message out to people, just because of what I was seeing, primarily on social media and when talking to family and friends. I'm like, people are in their own way, and I need to let them know that's what I'm seeing. You know, sometimes when you're on the outside looking in, you have an objective opinion. Whereas if you are in the midst of everything, then you're kind of like, you're not seeing clearly necessarily. And so I'm like, I know the answer to all of our issues, and it's simply to get out of our own way. I have some residual glitter on my lips. I was trying to get it off. I was rocking that Jobby Renee glitter lipstick, and I changed my mind and wanted to take it off for this video, but all of it didn't come off. I'm telling you, that stuff lasts. You would have it on for 24 hours. You go to sleep and wake up and you're like, yeah, I literally did wake up like this. But yeah, that, oh my goodness, I halfway don't want to redo it, but I have to, because it's gonna rain. I think later on it's gonna be 90, then it's gonna be 80 something. Either way, it's gonna be humid, it's gonna be hot, and I don't need my hair frizzing up and knotting up, especially since I am on the verge of fortifying it, strengthening it, and retaining the length. And don't ask me why I'm retaining the length. I think I still want, I like the idea of the long fairy braids, the long exotic Afrocentric braids, like what I was wearing, my plaits with the beads. And I also like the idea of, like, when I do let it out, it's going to be big, you know, my big hair thing. It's been a while. And then with this whole COVID thing, though, I don't know, I'm not going to be wearing my hair out. I don't even go out, which is why I'm like, no, I need to create my fantasy world right here in this backyard. You heard? Honey, please. People like, oh, I want to go somewhere. Go outside. You want to go somewhere, take a walk in that backyard. Take a walk around the corner and back. What? I'm just not, we need to just everybody get a handle on this situation. Be still for a minute. Regroup. Now is the perfect time. And you know, I talk about living in purpose. Now is the perfect time to get your butt in gear to doing that. You have the opportunity, we all do, to decide, you know, like what it is we want to do to make a difference, you know, in our own lives, in our families' lives, in the community. I mean, this whole thing with the COVID, you know, think about this year, how it started. There was an impeachment. Then you had these people, you know, black people getting murdered by police, COVID, and then another black person being murdered by police, protests. I mean, all around, not only the country, not just black people, everybody around the world, even Syria. You know, the unrest and everything that's going on there, and they have a George Floyd mural. Yeah. an artist painted a George Floyd. Like, everybody is seeing this and everybody is like, no, enough is enough. Okay, guys, I have returned. I was just about finished anyway, but I could almost wear this hairstyle out. Almost. And this is the box. So yeah, so what I'm about to do now is just clean my scalp. And then I will return with a, what am I going to do? Detangle. I'm going to finger detangle. It doesn't seem like it's detangled now, but I'm going to at least remove shed hairs and get ready for the next step. But this could be some kind of hairdo, truth be told. Somebody will wear it. I might.